Well then, this is a Superman origin horror movie where Superman murders people. Are we sure Zack Snyder didn't make this movie? Hello everyone, and today I'm taking a look at Brightburn. Now, Brightburn was a movie that came out earlier this year in May, but unfortunately I didn't get the chance to see the movie. Now that I have seen the movie, what do I think of it? Do I think it's good? Do I think it's bad? Well, let's go over the plot first. The plot is about, well, if you know the basic story of Superman, you kind of get that here. Um, Couple on a farm want to have a child, but they can't. Then a baby alien crashes on their farm, and they raise a child. But unfortunately, when Brandon becomes around the age of 12, he starts to develop his own superpowers, and basically, instead of becoming a symbol for justice and freedom, he becomes, well, a slasher villain. Yeah, it's basically just Superman, except him being a slasher movie villain and being a horror movie. So yeah. Now let me go over my positives before my negatives. First off, some of the actors in this movie are really good, especially the kid who plays Brandon. Also, fun fact for you all, in case you didn't know, in Avengers Endgame, when they were testing out the quantum tunnel, well, and remember when they showed Scott as a kid? The actor for young Scott Lang was Brandon Breyer in this movie, and James Gunn was one of the producers of this movie, and Michael Rooker makes a cameo at the end of the movie. Oh boy, this has a lot of MCU tie-ins, so yeah. Yeah, I guess that's why he didn't use his Superman heat vision against Thanos. His secret would be revealed, but still. Now, I mean, to fully admit, the actor for Brandon Breyer was kind of creepy in a lot of scenes, and also the parents are pretty good in this movie, and also the CGI is pretty good, and also I like the end credit scene where it's basically like Michael Rooker on YouTube saying it's all conspiracy. We have this guy underwater killing people, this witch choking people with a rope. Basically, it's the evil Justice League. So if this movie does get a sequel, that would be pretty interesting. Still, maybe like an Injustice universe, but still. But now let's get on to my negatives first. First off, this movie relies a lot on jump scares. I'm not even joking. Basically, every scene with Brandon as Brightburn goes like this. He shows up, teleports behind someone, and then he kills someone. It's literally this over and over again, and it gets old pretty fast. And I hate jump scares, and they use this movie a lot. I'll fully admit there is like about one or two scenes that is actually kind of creepy. A scene falling, or a scene about a car flipping over, and that in the first jump scare attack he uses, but still. Also, because of the trailers, it kind of spoils a lot of the movie, since this movie is an hour and a half long, and because of that, a lot of stuff is shown in this trailer, in the trailer for the movie, like at the end where he's about to like, where he's with his mom, and yeah, and also one problem with this movie is Brandon. You never really see him turn evil. Like for example, he says to his mom, "I wanted to do good, mom," but we never saw that. We never did at all. You basically had next to no turn. So why say I wanted to do good if you didn't have that in mind the entire time? And also, so the fact that one of the problems with the movie is that some stuff can be predictable, like how when they find out who Brandon is, the one of the parents are like, "I'm gonna take the kid hunting," and guess what? The guy doesn't survive because, of course, Superman's bulletproof. I mean, Brandon's bulletproof, and yeah. Also, the fact that since this movie is an hour and a half long, I feel like there are some scenes that kind of drag on, in my opinion, and yeah. Overall, this movie is just okay. Compared to the next movie I'm going to talk about, it's basically a masterpiece, but still, I'm going to say this right now, Brightburn was kind of disappointing since I was like, okay, a Superman origin story where he's the bad guy. I'm like, that's pretty interesting. Also, here's my Zack Snyder joke. Hey Brandon, let's just hope in the next movie you don't have a CGI mustache. Okay, there, I made the Zack Snyder joke. You guys happy? But still, overall, I'm giving Brightburn a 6 out of 10. It's just okay. Not good, not bad, but it's just okay in my opinion. So, yeah. But I will admit that Michael Rooker cameo was awesome and is worth seeing. So, yeah. With that being said, see you all later, and bye.